you can tell from the title, today I am going to be talking about crystals. So I am going to be doing unpackaging. I know people say unboxing, but it's a package, not a box. So unpackaging. I ordered some new crystals. I'm really excited to share them with you all and talk about them. Now, I use crystals on a regular basis. I incorporate them into my daily practices as far as my meditations go, my self-care, and all of that good stuff I'm going to talk to you guys about. So let's go ahead and get started. Well, before we get started, let me tell you where I got them from. So I ordered these crystals from Energy Muse. This is my first time using them. I typically like to order my crystals in person, not order them, go to a shop, feel them, feel the vibrations, look at them, and then take them home. However, the way things are right now during this pandemic, I cannot get out and do that. So I decided to buy some online. I've bought crystals online in the past and I've been happy with them as well. I think the last set I bought was off of Etsy. And then this time I just started doing a little research. Some people I follow on Instagram and whatnot, I was trying to figure out who they trust for their crystals, but a lot of those websites were really expensive. So I took some time to just do some research and try to come across some companies that had quality items that were still affordable. So we'll see if this website, Energy Muse, actually fits the bill, if their stuff is quality. Their prices were affordable. They did have an Earth Day sale going on, which was 40% off, which I think is still happening but should be ending soon since Earth Day passed a couple days ago. So, check it out, but they probably, have different sales going on at different times during the year. We're going to go ahead and see what goodies I got. Pour them all out. Ooh, gotta be gentle with the crystals. So that's everything. All right. I'm going to insert a clip right here so you can see everything that I got. All right, so let's see what I want to start with. So I got these little earrings here. They're love crystal earrings. So as you can see, there are 3 different sets of earrings. One is rose quartz, one is sunstone, and one is moonstone. The rose quartz, as we all know, is a universal stone for love. The sunstone is for joy, and the moonstone is for harmony. So these are all 3 things that kind of are all supposed to help you manifest love, joy, and happiness, or harmony. So I got these earrings. I've never owned any crystal earrings before, so I'm pretty excited about them because they're little studs and they're cute, and I think I'm going to enjoy them. So on the back of it, it says, wear your crystal earrings to carry your intention with you throughout the day. They are 100% stainless steel backs, lead and nickel free, handmade in California. So super, super cute. That's my earrings. All right, here are some stones, some crystals that are in a bag. I should say stone. I use the word crystals usually for everything, but these are tumble stones. But sometimes we use those words interchangeably, right? We'll say crystals even though if it's a stone or a mineral, just as a term, just to kind of put everything together. But these are some stones. They're health stones. So, when you're shopping for your crystals, you really want to think about, what is it that you need help with right now? What is it that you're trying to manifest? What is it that you're trying to bring into your life? I knew I wanted to get some health stones, some things that were about, that can help heal the mind, body, spirit, but mainly so, any ailments right now. There's a lot of things that are going on in the world, and I just wanted to protect my body. So I wanted something to help with healing. So this is what this looks like. All right, so let's open it up. All right, and the bag is a nice little bag to keep them in. If you ever want to, sometimes I like to travel with my stones or my crystals, so this would be something helpful to have to just put them in. All right, it comes with a little card here that talks about the properties. I'll read that off to you just now. I should have my things I need to do and the things I've already done. All right. So this one has 5 different stones in it. Try to show them to you. They're so pretty. So off the bat, they feel really nice, really smooth. This one has a little bit of like disfiguration, which can be pretty normal. Oh, look at the colors. All right, so we gotta talk to you guys about what each one of these are. Now, I am still pretty much, not really a novice, but I am still learning all about crystals. I know the crystals that I've had, that I've used, but I am trying to expand my crystal and stones collection. So I'm learning, right? So some of these are new to me. So right here, well, let's see what it says. So health stones: heal, support, protect. These healing stones facilitate healing for your mind, body, and spirit, and act as touchstones for your health and wellness goals. All right, so right here is the clear quartz. Most people are familiar with this one. And the clear quartz is just one that a lot of people use to help with focus. I have one that I keep on my desk at work, and I just pull it out whenever I need to just kind of refocus, get some clarity, and get back to work, essentially. When I feel myself drifting off too much or being too distracted, I usually pull out my clear quartz. So that's what this one is, and I really like the shape of it. Kind of looks like a little bit of a heart. Really nice. So that's our clear quartz to help with focus. All right, this next one, I think this is the shungite. Or how do you pronounce this? Shungite. I think I said shungite. I was thinking of Suge Knight, the rapper. Ooh, anyways, shungite. All right, so let's look at this one. It kind of has like a minerally kind of dark, smoky but mirror-like look to it, which is really, really, really nice. So shungite gets you grounded so you can focus solely on your health. So this is a grounding stone. All right, so shungite, I keep saying that, shungite is our grounding stone. All right, so we got our focus one, we got our grounding stone. All right, so I am not sure about these, which one of these is apatite. So I'm looking at the images, because as you can see, there's the images on the top, and I'm trying to match the images along with the description. And in the picture, it looks like a bluish one. I'm going to, oh yeah, okay, it's this one. It's more like a turquoise. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to say that this is apatite. Okay, now of course I probably am not pronouncing these things correctly. I've heard a lot of these stones go by different names or different pronunciations, depending who I'm watching or talking to, right? So, but according to this, apatite inspires you to prioritize your health and get back on track. So this one is like a turquoise-like color. It has some white sparks kind of through it, a couple tannish sparks too. Definitely really, really pretty. All right, so apatite inspires us to prioritize our health and get back on track. Then we have bloodstone, which bloodstone's cool because on this one side here, it looks kind of like reddish. And then on this side here, it's more like a turquoise, or a green blue, right? So bloodstone gets the energy and chi moving through your body, right? So once we, you want to kind of get that energy moving to kind of increase that blood flow, send it to different parts of our bodies, or send more of it to different parts of our bodies. So that bloodstone, this bloodstone stone can help with that. And then lastly, we have malachite, which helps you transform your health, right? This malachite is just like a straight up green color stone. It's a little bit bigger than the other ones, right? So there we have it. That is our 5 stones that's in the health stones packet. Okay, again, we had clear quartz, shungite, apatite, bloodstone, and malachite. All right, so on the back it tells you how to cleanse your crystals. I typically have a way that I already cleanse, and I'm going to probably talk to you about that a little bit later. But let's see what the card recommends. I do like that they have this because this is a really great, like a lot of great information for somebody that's new to stones, new to crystals, and really don't know what the hell to do with them, right? So, cleansing your stones. Upon receiving your stones, cleanse them by placing them on the soil of a healthy houseplant for 24 hours or laying them outside under the sun or full moon for at least 4 hours, or immersing them in the smoke of burning sage. So, I typically cleanse my stones with sage. I've never done the houseplant option. I've done the full moon. I have a little, I don't know what to call it, but like my window has like a thing out there that I could put things on. So I'm putting it out there sometimes with the full moon. I just get nervous sometimes with like lighter stones because I'm always afraid that it's going to get blown away. So I only do that on days that I think it's not going to really be too windy. But the sage one is really, really great. I'll show you guys how I actually sage it right now. Okay, so this is my little cleansing kit. So in it I have a piece of sage, and then I also have a piece of Palo Santo, and you can see my dog's a little feisty right now. Let me take care of her. Okay, so somebody was at the door, so you know how dogs get. But anyways, so I have my shell, my little saging or cleansing kit in here. I want to be careful because I got some ashes in here. So what I would normally do for my crystals, I'll use the sage. So I'll put it down. Okay, can y'all still see that? Alright, so I'll put it down. I'll light it, and then I'll just kind of waft the smoke over my crystals or stones. Get my lighter. So I light it until I get a good burn going. Just kind of turning it all around. Alright, look at that smoke. Alright, so then I just put it down. Ooh. And then I'm just going to waft it in the direction of my stones and cleanse them. And this is just like a meditative practice, so I'll usually just sit there in silence while I'm doing this. Move it a little closer to them. If you don't have a dish to put it in or a feather or anything to help you waft it, you can just kind of do this around your stones. And still get the smoke to go around each one of them and cleanse them. And just think about cleaning them, removing any negative energy that may be on them, that they may be holding, you know, any negative energy it may have came in contact with during shipment, anything like that, because you want to have a fresh start with your stones and crystals when you are about to use them. So that is how I would typically cleanse my stones or crystals when I first get them. I think in the future I may try the healthy plant cleansing option, because I have a healthy plant here and around my house, so why not? All right, so that is it for the health stones. Let me see if there's anything else on them. Oh, we didn't talk about how to use them. So my own personal way of using this would be to take each one and either just hold them in my hands and around my body. If I'm sitting down, if I want to do like a seated meditation, I would sit down, I would put them around my body, I would choose two to hold in my hands, and I would just sit there and be in my intention for what I want these stones to help me accomplish. Let me push this back a little bit. Make sure you see all my beautiful head. Okay. So yeah, I would just sit there with these stones and put my intentions on each one of them. I would take each one up and hold them individually and tell the stone what I want it to do for me, right? So my clear quartz, I want you to help me stay focused. I grant you permission to help me stay focused, to give me clarity, right? And I would do that for each one of these stones so that either when I pick it up or when I look at it, it catches my eye, I'm reminded of what the intention was that I set for that stone, right? So, drop the card. All right, so they actually have instructions on how they recommend to use it. It says how to use your stones. 1, hold your stones in your hands and say aloud or in your head, I activate these stones, right? So that's what I was talking about by putting your, intention onto them. So I activate these stones. Then you say your intention 11 times. They give an example of I'm perfectly healthy in mind, body, and spirit, right? Keep in mind because these are health stones and they're here to help you with all aspects of health, right? 3, find a comfortable position laying down flat on your back. Now, this is if you want to use them and put them on your chakras, right? So as you may know or may be learning, there are 7 chakras, 7 main chakras we talk about, and stones and crystals, some of them coordinate with those chakras, right? They can help you unblock them or heal them. So this way is talking about how to use these stones to help heal your chakras. So find a comfortable position laying down flat on your back. Place your stones accordingly, right? So the clear quartz, remember that was this one, that goes right on your third eye, right? Which is just above your eyebrows, right? Right here, third eye, boom. That's your clear quartz. Then you have the apatite that goes over your throat. Apatite was this one. So that goes right on your throat, right? Then we have bloodstone, which goes over your heart space, your heart chakra. And then we have shungite, which goes over your root chakra. Which one was shungite? Oh, shungite is about to be probably one of my new favorites because I just love the way this looks. Shungite, or shuknite as I've been calling it, goes over your root chakra, right? Your root chakra is right at the base of your spine, but of course it's on the front of you because you'll be laying on your back. So that area right at the base of your spine, on your front is where you would place this one. Okay, so you would just lay on your back, have your crystals that you've activated, that you cleansed, activated and gave them intentions, and you would put them on these different areas, these different energy channels on your body, and then you would lay there, right? You will close your eyes, according to them, close your eyes and meditate for 11 minutes. While you're meditating, you want to visualize every cell of your being in radiant health, right? A big part of manifestations is visualizations. You want to see what you are trying to manifest as if it already happened, right? So if I am trying to manifest health, let's say I have a chronic condition that I'm trying to get rid of, and I'm manifesting physical health. I'm manifesting getting rid of this chronic illness. So I am seeing myself without that illness. I am seeing myself living a long, healthy life. I'm seeing myself maybe at my 95th birthday, right? I'm seeing myself waking up every day without pain. I'm seeing myself doing all the things that I love and wish I could do, but currently can't do because of my illness, right? I am visualizing those things. My eyes are closed and I'm seeing that happen. That is visualization. They recommend to do it for 11 minutes, right? And then to help with that, you can set a timer. I set timers sometimes, so so I don't get too lost in it. Timers can also be helpful for people who are new, so that you're not, you don't keep checking the time, and then also so that you do it for long enough. There really is no, in my opinion, minimum amount of time to do this, but you do want to give yourself enough time to really dive deep into the visualization and put like a good amount of intention and energy behind what you're trying to manifest. So like 1 minute wouldn't really be enough, but 5 minutes maybe, you know. If you have 11 minutes, even better, right? And then once you're done, it's important to re-cleanse your crystals and stones. Cleanse them again, to just kind of remove whatever negative things it took out of you, right? Just cleanse them again, and then put them somewhere. Put them wherever you want to store them. You know, if you have them, I like to see my crystals. So I have them right by my bedside. I am working on getting a shelf of some sort to kind of put some of my more bigger ones that I'm starting to get, I'm really excited about. But put them wherever, and then the fact that once they're cleansed, you know that when you touch them, you're not picking back up that negative energy, right? So that is our health stones. All right, what should we do next? All right, so let's open up this packet. Be right back. All right, got some scissors. So let's open this up. I don't know where to put stuff. Let's get rid of that. Well, packaging seems really good. Okay, they really made sure that this was nice and packed up. Oh, this is my selenite. All right. So selenite is a really great way to cleanse your crystals. So there is some more plastic on this. I don't know if you can really see it. So it was wrapped really nicely in this, and now we have this plastic. Just get it off. So selenite is really good for recharging your crystals. It also is good at blocking negative energy. So I keep a selenite cluster above my doorway, but this one I got specifically to charge my crystals. So this is, what size was this one? I think this was the small. I wasn't sure if I should get the medium. So this is the small. It is about the size of my palm. So it is kind of small. I thought it would be a little bit bigger, but it is pretty solid. Looking at it, so it's not a smooth piece of selenite. Like this side looks good, but then this side, you know, has a couple of abrasions on it, and then it's not, you know, it's not really smooth all the way. So some imperfections on this. They didn't do that great of a job filing it down, but you know, it will definitely still serve the purpose. So let's see what the little card says. So selenite, nicknamed liquid light. The pure high vibrational energy of selenite is like liquid light. As it flows through your space, it brightens the energy of everyone and everything within it. It has the ability to cleanse, purify, and align you with the highest potential, shifting your aura and vibration to attune you with a higher energy. Woo! Doesn't that just sound lovely? Using your selenite, carry it with you every day to keep your energy field clear and protected. Okay, so I'm not carrying this big chunk of thing with me. Like I said, we use it more so for cleansing of my crystals, and yeah, that's what I personally use it for. All right, so cleansing your selenite. Upon receiving your stone, cleanse it by placing it in the soil of a healthy plant, laying it outside, or immersing it in the smoke or burning sage. So you should probably be picking up on something right now. Any piece of stone, mineral, crystal that you're getting for the first time, you want to cleanse it, right? So even though this is something I can use to cleanse and charge my crystals, I want to cleanse it first before I do that. All right, so it has like the same instructions for using it. You just want to, you know, they recommend saying to activate the stone, and then say your intention 11 times. and carry it with you if you want to protect your energy field from unwanted energy. So that's what, you know, like I said, why I keep it above my door. It is to protect unwanted negative energy from coming into my space. All right, so that is my Selenite. All right, let's see what this, trying to feel for what this is. Okay, so again, packaging. All the packaging is different, which is interesting. This one looks like that foamy thing, but it's definitely still pretty secure. Okay, no, can't do that. Really, when you think you're strong and you're like, oh, I got this, I could rip through this, but you can't. I think this is my Fluorite. All right, okay. And then it comes in a little baggie, All right. So this is my yellow Fluorite points. Now I think this was a small. I will list what I got specifically in the description box. They had different sizes. What I didn't really like about the website is a lot of things were sold out and you didn't find out until you clicked on it and was looking at all the details of it and then decided that you wanted it, and then you would see out of stock. I think that it would have been better for them to have it as out of stock like right while you're searching so that you don't click on it. So that's one thing I didn't like. And then some sizes, a lot of sizes were sold out. So I think this is a small. This is a Fluorite point because of this little point here. I really wanted to start collecting points. So I got 2 here today that I'm really excited about. Like I said, I'm gonna have my shelf where I'm gonna put my crystals on. And I just think points in the spheres look really, really pretty. So I am working on that. So just to talk about this Fluorite. So yellow Fluorite is really rare. It's not the normal color for Fluorite. Fluorite is normally like a green turquoise kind of color. So yellow is very, very rare. Before I tell you about details about what it stands for, let's talk about how it looks. So this one, it's shaped relatively okay. The bottom isn't straight, so I'm kind of concerned. Yeah, so when I stand it up, it's kind of slightly on an angle. I don't know if you can really see that. Not really, but the bottom isn't really straight, so not a fan of that. Especially because I want it to stand and then I don't want to have to worry about it doing what it just did, falling. So, but for the most part, everywhere else around it is shaped pretty well. It feels pretty smooth. The point's not too pointy. All right, so let's see what it says about my yellow Fluorite. So it says abundance, prosperity, manifestation. That is the main thing that Fluorite, this yellow Fluorite is for, right? So I got this one because I wanted a stone or a crystal that was really specific to creating abundance and wealth and success. So as you know, my YouTube channel is new. I also have a new business that I am rolling out right now. So I just wanted to bring that positive energy with me, right? So I wanted something to help me increase my how do I say this? I wanted something to help me with achieving my goals of abundance, wealth, and success in my businesses. So that's why I got this one. And I want one that I like to look at as well, which is why I got a point, and it's yellow, so it's different. Okay, so let's see. So the rarest of colors of Fluorite, yellow Fluorite holds the energy of abundance and prosperity. This crystal boosts your manifestation power, helping you bring your goals to life. Yellow Fluorite is especially powerful for achieving financial success or abundance. It increases your personal power and stimulates your ability to bring your intention to life. All the things I just said I wanted, right? So it was the perfect one for me to get. It was a no-brainer. So let's look at this card. You know, it's just a little piece of cardstock, kind of almost cut off their logo at the bottom. Nothing on the back. So this one does not tell you how to use it, interestingly enough. They gave you instructions on how to use the selenite, which I think that's a little strange. But the way I would use it is I would cleanse it first, I would activate it, and I would put my intention on it. Let's say my intention is to be a successful YouTuber. So then I would hold it and I would say, I activate you. I am a successful YouTuber. I would say it as if it already exists. I would then sit there with my eyes closed and I would visualize what that looks like. 100,000 subscribers, 80,000 views within a week, people sharing my videos all the time, whatever that looks like. I would just visualize that whole thing in that time while I'm sitting there meditating with it for, hopefully at least 10 minutes. And again, after I'm done, I would cleanse it and I would put it where I'm going to put it, and every time I see it, I'll be reminded of it. And then I could manifest something else with it. So that's how I chose to talk about my YouTube. Maybe the next time I use this fluorite, I want to welcome more abundance, right? More wealth. So then I will visualize what that looks like. Another way you can use this one is to write down your goal on a piece of paper or goals, and then just fold a piece of paper up and rest the fluorite on top of it, like a paperweight, right? So then that means that it's continuing to manifest, right? It knows that this is the goal that you wanted to manifest, and then by putting it on top of it, you're helping that to happen, right? So I may do that by first, after I meditate with it, I'll cleanse it, then I'll reactivate it, and then I'll write down my intention or my goal, and then I will put it on top of it. Boom. All right, so on to my next one. This feels like, well, it says what it is. It's my rose quartz point. So let's open it up. So I almost didn't get a rose quartz because I already have a couple in my collection. However, like I said, I wanted to start incorporating points. So this one is bigger than the fluorite, in the sense of width. Height-wise, it's about the same, but definitely width-wise, it is much heavier, much more solid. This one does have some discoloration right here, which I'm not a huge fan of. And I know I'm being real critical, but that is because this is a review, right? Crystals and stones, they come from the earth. They're not going to be perfect. However, when a company takes them, they do work to make them more clean, to make them not sharp, to make them look better. So I'm really talking to the work that they've done to the crystal, and how good or bad they've done with that. So shape of this one, if you can look at it from the side, you can see that it kind of protrudes out more in one direction versus the other. So that is interesting. And then the bottom of this one is definitely flat. So I'm more happy with that because I don't have to worry about this one toppling over. And that wouldn't be good because this one is a lot heavier. So this is rose quartz. I was hesitant to get it because I already have a couple rose quartz in my collection. However, I don't have a point. So that is what justified me buying it. Everybody knows that rose quartz is the love stone, love crystal, right? It is one of the most known ones. But rose quartz can also bring joy and happiness, not just love. I'm curious to see what they wrote. I keep dropping these things on the, here we go, on the card. So this is what the card looks like. There we go. So let your rose quartz point help you to point love in the right direction. That's cute. As the stone of unconditional love, you can count on rose quartz to be there for you no matter what kind of love your heart needs. I like that. So it's pretty much telling you that you can use this to manifest any kind of love, whether it's friendships, relationships in general, intimacy, self-love, any kind of love your heart desires that you feel like you don't have enough of, you can use this to help manifest it. So here's how they recommend using it. Hold the crystal in your hands, then say your intention, I open my heart to love. Repeat your intention 6 times. Place your rose quartz point in your bedroom to infuse it with the energy of love, right? So of course, you want to cleanse your crystal first. And then you want to activate it. Then you want to say your intention, okay? So it doesn't have to be I open my heart up to love. If you want to make it more specific, you can say, I welcome a successful, intimate relationship, right? I open my heart up to love from my family. I desire a successful partnership. So you can just hold this and you can say things like, I am worthy of love. I have an abundance of love. There is an infinite supply of love in my life. I am in a healthy, happy relationship. I have a happy sex life. Now, some people may say to use stones that are more aligned with, I'm hungry. Some people may say to use stones that are more aligned with some of your lower chakras to talk about sex. I incorporate it into my manifestations or my meditations, even when I'm talking about when I'm working on my heart chakra, because for me personally, if my heart chakra is not open, then I can't have a good sex life. So I see them as hand in hand. So I may say affirmations that go with both, or I may actually make sure I have stones that align with both when I'm talking about like my intimate relationships. All right, so this is rose quartz. All right, and we only got one thing left. All right, let's open this up. It's really interesting how differently they package things. All right, so that was in a nice little covering. Then we have this woven bag, which I actually like better than these bags, you know. These are more ones that I could definitely see myself putting my stones and crystals in to travel with. And, you know, they did good at making sure their logo is out there. So this is a chakra bracelet. Let's look at this. Oh, look at that. Look at that. All right. Look at all the colors. Let's look at the detail. So they have their little Energy Muse logo right there. Let's see. I think this was the medium. I think I got the medium. I'm kind of glad I did. I read the description for the small and it said something like, it made me think like it was for really, really, really tiny people. So I was like, let me get the medium. Because the medium said for like most women and men with smaller wrists. So then I was like, if that's the medium, what's the small? All right, so it came with a rolled up pamphlet instruction thing. We're gonna call it that. All right, that's cute. Madame, here we have, hear ye. I could have been in those times. Hear ye. Oh God, okay. This is kind of annoying though. All right, so this is how long it is. Wow, they got a lot to tell us about this bracelet. Y'all ready? Okay, so chakra healing, balance, alignment, energy, right? So that is the main point of the chakras, right? And when we talk about them being blocked, it means that something isn't aligned. So you want to sit there and do the work to unblock that chakra so that you can get back in full alignment. So now that you have your bracelet, what's next? Here's your crystal formula for success. That's cute. I have a thing for rhymes. I wish I was a rapper. Something, yo. Never mind. All right. Crystals plus intention plus consistency equals results, right? So the crystals could be any of these things I've purchased that we just talked about. Your intention is what you put on them. And consistency is your ritual, right? How often do you do it? Do you lay down? Do you do when you do it? Do you sit when you do it? Where do you do it, right? That's your ritual. And really, all it takes is those 3 things in order for you to get results. So below you'll find all the information you need to activate your bracelet and start getting results. I'll see if there's a way that I could insert this into the video so you guys can really see it, because I'm not going to read it all to you, but it talks about what each crystal is that's on here. Now my previous chakra bracelet I had, which popped, only had 7 stones on it, right? Because it was really just 1 per each chakra. This one has way more than 7. Not really gonna count, maybe like 14, something like that. So it tells you what each crystal is and what it's for. Then it has intentions that you can put on them, like I am secure, I am passionate, I am open-hearted. Then there's a ritual, tells you how you can use it. Let's see this ritual, and then I'll tell you what I would normally do. So here it says, in the morning, put your bracelet on your wrist, place your other hand over your bracelet and say aloud or in your head, I activate these crystals. Then aloud or in your head, state your 7 intentions above in order 11 times. Wear your bracelet throughout the day. Oh, okay, so they have 7 intentions, 1 aligning with each chakra. So you say the 7 intentions above in order 11 times. Wear your bracelet throughout the day. Every time you gaze down at your wrist, bring your focus back to your intention. At night, before you go to sleep, take your bracelet off and put it to bed on a selenite crystal. That is where this comes in hand, right? Because that recharges it and cleanses it. So you take it off, you rest it on it, like so, right? That was really bad. Like so. And for optimal results, repeat steps 1 to 4 for 11, 21, or 40 days. Now, if you really want to learn more about this, I say do some research and learn about why 11 is such a powerful number and why they keep saying to repeat your manifestations, your intentions 11 times. Cut my head off. All right, so, oh, this is nice. So it says, before your bracelet made its way to you, it was purified with a combination of sacred smoke and high vibration of sound, which is usually used in sound bowls, which are really fun and cool. Upon receiving it, cleanse your bracelet once more to ensure a clean slate before you begin your ritual. Whenever the energy of your bracelet begins to feel dull, bring its vibrancy back with a thorough cleanse. All right, and you can cleanse your chakra bracelet with any of the ways we've already talked about. They're suggested of putting it in a healthy plant, putting it outside with the moon or the sun, or just using the selenite charging plate. Okay, or sage, forgot the sage. So interesting to know that when you do want to charge it, when you want to recharge it using selenite, you do need to leave it on for at least 6 hours. It's not just a 5-second thing. So if you have only a little bit of time, then the sage is the quickest, because the plant requires 24 hours. So that's the longest. And the selenite is probably in the middle because that's about 6 hours. So that's like an overnight thing. Okay. All right. So it has a lot more information on here, but again, I will insert it if I can so you can read it. And I do think that this bracelet is it looks to be made pretty well. I definitely am excited about it. All right, folks, that is all I have for today. I am pretty excited about my purchases. I think overall the quality of each thing I got is good for the money that I spent because they were pretty affordable. Stones, crystals, they can run up, okay? You can get a piece of a rose quartz cluster or amethyst cluster that can cost you like $150 on up to, I've seen some cost like $1,000 for like the really, really huge ones. So they definitely can be expensive. So I think that these are really good for the price that I got. I am going to use them and see how my body and my energy reacts to them. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video to how it's been using them, to my process using them, and if I'm still satisfied. I am going to cleanse all my stones and crystals so that I can get ready to work with them. I hope you found this video enjoying. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them down below. Don't forget to hit that subscription box and the bell so that you can be notified whenever I release new videos. Thank you again for joining me, and as always, have a good one.